Okay, first of all, I want to say welcome to 15 MOFE.
Welcome.
What's up?
I know y'all know who I am, but that's Drum.
What's going on, bro?
First of all, let them know what is it that you guys do.
I am an owner of a magazine called Fashion Icon magazine. The brother over there, on the other side of you, that is my son, who is an upcoming producer. He's doing some stuff. He's getting ready to go in the studio with some hot names. I can't reveal the names right now because we haven't X'd the deal yet. But he's going to work with somebody who's really known, who's been in the business for quite a long time. So
okay, well, congratulations to that. Hope everything falls
So
through.
what you saying? You next generation Chris Brown?
I don't sing. I just produce.
All right.
But later in the long run, I'm trying to do more than just producing.
Like
maybe fashion design. Probably like writing songs. Just more than just producing. Instead of just sticking at one level.
Yeah.
You gotta move on up. Then just staying at one spot.
That's always good.
I feel you gotta start a foundation somewhere.
So
That's
where you
what's
guys
up, though.
from?
How old are you though? I'm sorry.
Look,
19.
19. That's good. That's real good.
start off young.
You don't got no babies, right? Oh, all right. They expensive. Them diapers, boy.
Nah, I ain't trying to be no grandfather
like,
yet.
yeah. Keep them in check. Like,
Okay, so where you guys are from?
Newark. Brick City.
We in the building.
That's right, Brick City in the building.
Okay, so I'm going to basically split it up for both of y'all. For you, what made you want to start getting into the magazine work?
Well, the thing is, transitioning from being a photographer, because I don't know if you remember me.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I met you at a fashion show quite some time ago. Transitioning from being a photographer, going into the magazine, it could be a difficult thing because you have to have writers that are experienced, and you don't want to just put anything in magazines. No matter what kind of magazine you're putting out there, whether it's fashion, whether it's sports, whether you don't want any writer to just put anything. And I was blessed to have a good writer on my team. Sheena, big shout to Sheena. She's out in the Bronx. She couldn't make it here today because of the weather and her kids.
Think about me, Sheena.
Yeah, she's a very talented writer. And we met actually at Fashion Week in New York. We actually met at Fashion Week in New York. She's like, let's do some exchanges. I write, you give me some pictures. And she had her own blog page, and that was a big thing. So it popped off like that, and we've been doing it ever since. For the last about a year.
Okay. So now over to you. What makes you want to go into the music world to be a producer?
Well, I started, not producing, but I started making music when I was younger, at a really young age. I went to a music school, and my dad used to make music, and then I have people in my family who also.
You do everything, don't you?
That's what I'm talking about.
So I have family members that also done music and everything, and it just stuck with me. So then once I actually got in the studio.
One second. 15 MOFE.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm calling to request a song.
Okay.
What song would that be?
She get the yayo.
Oh, yeah.
Chi Get the Yayo was played already, but if you have a song that you want put in, you can sing.
I want to hear it again.
Okay, we'll play it again.
I missed it.
We'll play it again.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. I don't know. so anyway, go ahead. You were saying.
Oh yeah, so most of my family, my uncle, he's been into music and everything, so it kind of stuck with me. Once I got to the studio at 16, I started to get a more feel for it. So then once I got there and I started progressing and everything, so I just took it further. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go to a music school. So right now, I currently attend IAR in New York City for music production. So I do that, and then I also make music on the side of my Mac. So and it just stuck with me. I just love music.
I know that's right.
Who your favorite artist?
I don't really have a favorite artist, but one person I do look to for a lot of talent besides his personal stuff is Chris Brown. He's very talented with his music, his artistic abilities and everything. As far as producing wise, you got Swiss Beats, Pharrell, Timbaland, some other people out there, probably Will I Am. So it's just.
Are you into Kanye?
Yeah, Kanye. Yeah, he's a little crazy in the head, but Kanye,
all great people are crazy in the head.
Yeah. But
Look at Beethoven.
Yeah.
Shakespeare. Shakespeare was a psycho.
Yeah.
Kanye, like his beats is real.
Who's that? Picasso cut his ear off to get the ear right.
Something wrong
Yeah.
with him.
So they all crazy. Like, so that's good.
All loony.
You ever work with any of them? Like, I mean, not any of them in particular, but like anybody that's already out there experiencing in life.
Not really, not yet, but that's what I'm working towards now. Like, what my dad was saying, that's what we starting to do now.
Yeah,
trying to get up there.
Who? No, I don't. I stopped smoking.
But you said
I get drunk. I drink a little bit. Tip the cup.
Anyway, to you, like you said, you started your magazine 2 years ago? You said a year?
No, actually, the magazine, the concept, Fashion Icon, came about 7 years ago.
Okay.
But before then, it was actually called Brick City Magazine, and I put out an article on the internet, and then I had a writer who was fresh out of college, and then she dropped. I don't know what happened. She dropped off the face of the earth. So I had to start all over again. And then when I came up with Fashion Icon, it was actually going to be a model magazine. But then I thought about it because if you go to any magazine stores or any bookstores, you see a bunch of model magazines.
Yeah.
And I didn't want it to be just another model magazine on the shelf. So I had to take it to a step further. So when I came up with Fashion Icon, an urban entertainment magazine, which is focused around all entertainment, not just models, but we're talking about music, politics,
I got a question.
So we we try to touch on everything. Like this month issue, I'm actually revamping it, and I'm doing a special issue, a tribute to Nelson Mandela. As you know, he just passed.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're doing a special tribute where the whole magazine is just going to be basically on him, his life, pictures, articles, and stuff like that.
Nice.
So we're going to put that out. And
So
I'm
you gotta do some good research.
well, I started the research today, actually.
Oh, okay.
But I'm actually going to put that magazine out in the next 3 days.
Nice.
So it's going to be released in the next 3-4 days.
Okay.
Is the photography done for that already? Because I'll be trying
You
to
wanna
get
be
my
Nelson?
face. I'll be Nelson. I don't care.
Anyway.
I'll be anybody. I be telling it be people be thinking I'm playing.
He
Like, I'll
wanna
be the
his- he
garbage
want his
man.
debut in something.
Anything. Like I just want my name on
They told you
something.
gonna put you in his video.
Like I got kids. I want them to be like, oh, Google my daddy and stuff. You know what I
That's
mean?
like,
Like Google my daddy.
Okay, so with you and your music, how can I say it? What projects are you like, without telling what you're doing now, currently, what your dad was saying, what other projects are you currently on?
I have some projects actually at my church.
Okay.
A lot of people at my church, they rap or sing, so right now they want me to actually like produce most of the tracks, or they have a track that they found and I remake it. Like I actually remade this one track that my brother found from YouTube that he wanted, and he liked my track way better than the YouTube track, so he just used my track instead, and then we played it for a lot of people, and they all said they liked it, and we made a video, put it up, and they got like over 400 views and everything. People was like, oh, that's hot. You gotta get in the studio and do this and do that. So, I'm just trying to take a step further. So yeah, basically projects like in church, basically, and then probably some people from my school. That
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just starting off from the bottom to the top.
basically,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And with your magazine, are you you should also, what should I say it like this? Tattoos. You should get into that too. For your
Well, I
magazine.
thought about it. I thought about putting some pictures, because a lot of models I know have some really nice tattoos.
Yes.
I got about 10 if you're looking for like a male model or something. Like just to be,
Yeah, it's quite a bit of models and not just models, but actors, singers. They have a lot of tattoos, nice
artists,
tattoos,
yeah.
artists. And it's funny because I got my first tattoo like about a year ago.
Damn.
I'm all like,
And-
ugh.
Yeah, it's right here.
Everybody like,
So yeah.
What it say, like J Star or something?
Yeah, nah. Actually, I got my wife's name on my arm.
Get on my nerve, J Star.
So, I'm actually getting another tattoo, which is going to be a camera and a film on my whole sleeve.
Nice. So it's gonna like
That's
wrap
different. I
around.
like that.
Ooh, I like
Yeah.
that.
So that's
Trying to be like your son?
huh?
Your son said trying to be like him.
No, he showed me a tattoo he was getting with a turntable on his hand.
Oh, okay.
So which is pretty cool, but I was thinking about the film because nobody has. I never seen anybody with that
No.
with that type of tattoo yet. So And I was telling this cat on my job about it. He said, "Yo, that's hot. Nobody has that. I never seen nobody
Gotta
with
make sure
it."
you get a dope artist though.
Well, I've done my research for that. So, I got to make sure. And the cat that I got, who I went to before to get my first tattoo, he's pretty good.
Okay.
I've seen his work. So,
What
The
that's
definition has to be popping on that.
Because I know it's a good spot in Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Aztec.
I know.
They do good work.
Yeah.
They do good work.
It's quite a few. The thing is, you got to find out who. The hotter the tattoo artist is, the more money you're going to pay.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you want to balance it out because you got to work within your budget.
Yeah.
So, I balance it out. I find somebody that's hot, as long as the definition is hot, it pops out with people. When I'm in the summertime, I'm just wearing my white beaters and I'm out doing a concert somewhere. Cause
have your tattoo all out.
Yeah, because I not only got a magazine, but I produce concerts also.
Yeah.
So we've been doing this. I've been in this business. In the entertainment business for almost 20 years.
Okay.
I've worked with some of the hottest groups out there. From the Fugees, I was on tour with them. City High. I worked. I didn't actually go on the road with Jungle. Yeah, I didn't actually go on the road with Jungle Brothers, but I worked from the home office because my brother-in-law was the tour manager. I was assistant tour manager with him. So, big shout out to Hassan Sharif out there, Sharif Tours. So we've been doing it, and we do a lot of stuff for the community also. Because we did, concerts in Irvington and outside summer concerts. We worked with Whispers, Music Soul Child. So it was great. And that's how he actually really got into the music. Because he would always be with me when we do these shows. And he's around these artists and you hear the music. And,
Just music just
yeah,
kept
music
coming to
is
ears. Like,
yeah,
just wouldn't leave you alone.
yeah, and music is, I have, like you said, we have family members. One of my family who passed on, Clayton Smith, he was the lead guitar player for Kool and the Gang. He was my first cousin.
Okay.
And, and his daughter, who was actually my cousin, goes to the church, and her husband runs the music department over there. They're trying to get me to, I can't mention the church, but they're trying to get me to be down, and I'm not going that route no more.
Okay.
I've done it, I worked with the church and tour managed them and stuff like that for quite some time. And I feel now it's time for me to move forward into other endeavors, and I left on my own accord, So, where I'm at now, I'm in a better place. I'm happy what I'm doing, and I have fun doing it,
Okay, so what project are you currently working on as far as your magazine?
Well, like I said, we got the
Nelson
Nelson Mandela. Actually,
1 second. 15 MOFE.
Hey, Kamor, this your boy Raider Raw from DX Rated Radio.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
How are
Yeah,
you?
I'm alright. I was peeping your show, y'all. I was peeping the show, and I wanted to ask the gentleman over there on the far right.
Okay.
I wanted to ask him a question. 2 questions, actually, if you don't mind.
sure, what's up?
My first question is, with the entertainment industry going digital, do you have multiple ways of distributing your magazine?
Well, right now we're doing 2 ways. I work with a online company. It's called MadCloud.
Okay.
And MadCloud gives you the option when you upload your magazine there. It gives you the option where my buyers can download it digitally on their iPad or computer, or if they choose to buy the print, they could buy the print directly from them and pay for it, and it'd be shipped directly to you. So it's 2 ways. And if you notice from industry, most magazines now are going digital. There's not too much print magazines. There's not too many people. If you look around you when you're riding the trains and stuff like that, people are carrying iPads and
Nooks and all of that.
Yeah, Nooks and stuff. So they read.
Right.
Yeah. So, it's not, too many people buying hard copies. Like, I buy hard copies to get ideas. Not to steal from those, but I get ideas and I'll buy the hard copy. Yeah, I try to stay fresh because you got to always come with something different.
Right. Cool. All right. And my second question was, how do you go about funding and putting together your concerts? Where do you go to find the artists and find the funding for it?
Good question. Myself and my brother-in-law, we have a company called HSP Events, and we do the concerts. The way we get funded is through the cities. The city will fund us, and we will produce the concert from A to Z, which means we'll do everything from talent search to getting the security to working with Parks and Recreation, working with the mayor's office, and they pay us to do that. And the talent we get, yes, the talent we get, majority of them are A-list artists. And then we negotiate and we'll bring the price down. Like most artists, if they do a summer concert, they're gonna charge you anywhere between almost between 25, 30 grand. We'll bring it down and get them down to do it for 17, and because it's giving back to the community. And the way it works is when Neil Summers concerts, the average concert girl who want to see these acts, instead of if you go to buy a ticket, it costs you like $25-$30 for a ticket. So the way we did it was, okay, you go into a UEZ store. I don't know if you're familiar with Urban Enterprise Zone. It's like these are stores, they pay a certain percentage in taxes. And they would go in the store and they will purchase something for $10 and they bring their receipt to the gate, and that's their admission into the park. So it's creating a way where we give them back to the community, and then the people see the concert and you put money back into the community.
Wow, that's a deep process.
Yeah, it took a minute to, my brother-in-law is the one who came up with the concept, and when we came up with it, we just started putting it, one and two together, and made it happen.
Nice. All right, I ain't gonna steal up too much of y'all time, but I wanted to give a shout out to Kimora because she tried to call in on Wednesday, and I wanted to ask those 2 questions.
All right, cool.
All right, thanks, y'all.
No problem.
Later.
Shout out to our Wednesday show. That's the Wednesday host for 15 MOFing. I'm like, which question do I want to ask now? So, what are your ways of promoting yourself?
I was using SoundCloud, but now it's like you have to pay now. It's like a limit. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. So now what I do is sometimes I record like a little snippet from on Instagram, and then I put it up, and then I have people just check it out. Or I normally just have my old stuff that's still on SoundCloud. I just tweet the link, and then I tweet it sometimes. But right now, I'm still trying to find a way to actually put my new stuff out, because I have new stuff that's way better than my old stuff. Because I switched from GarageBand to Logic 9, so the sound quality is totally different. So I'm trying to either start an online website for myself, or a blog spot where people can just go and listen and everything.
Do you feel a lot of pressure, being young or whatever, a lot of pressure and a lot of, do you ever doubt yourself and what you're doing, and sometimes feel like it ain't the right thing for you?
So honestly, yeah. Sometimes I do feel like that. When I get a lot of people, I want you to do this, I need to do this. Sometimes it's okay, it's hard to actually try to figure out which one I'm gonna do first, or which is gonna take a while. So sometimes I feel what if this doesn't work? I've been doing music since I was 16, so it's okay, I'm 19 now, what's gonna happen next? Sometimes I think about it, and then I do doubt myself, and then it be those days where I don't make music at all. I was no, I'm not gonna make nothing, or whatever. It's just a waste of time. But then I always keep in my head I didn't come this far for nothing, so I just keep going and keep pushing myself.
Yes.
I know a lot of people have a lot of support, like you do from home, obviously your father or whatever. Do you have some people that be on some hate and shit, yo, man, you ain't going nowhere, leave that shit alone, fuck that,
I never really had that. Back even in high school, a lot of my friends, they knew I did music, and they just was always supportive.
That's good.
Yeah, they always told me, it's one of my friends, Tiara, she always told me.
I know. Looking up, I know.
Nah, she told me, she said, because I want the fame so bad, she said she just hope I get there too. She was just always sometimes she'd text me out of the blue, oh, I just hope you make it, and it would just be random. I'm oh, thanks. And
that's what you take with you. She don't forget me, hey.
I'm gonna take you with me, Bess.
You better.
Take you everywhere.
You better. But that's good. Support system is basically the biggest thing to have, especially when you're starting out very young, and it's so much of the negativity, especially at a young age? With the
I want to
whole
get
thing?
personal though.
You
Like,
wanna get personal?
do you feel a lot of pressure of what you do comes from your father though, or is it something that you really want to do? Because you know, sometimes when we young, what the footsteps that we follow in are those of our parents, but not necessarily what we actually want to do. Like, so how do you feel about that?
Not really, because it's something I really wanted to do. You know, it wasn't really like something I was just following. Because my uncle asked me one day, this is when I was 16, we was in the car, and he asked me like, "What do you want to do in life?" And I was like, "Music." Like that's the first thing that came to mind. I was like, "I want to make music." And like, as soon as I said that, he took me to the studio.
I was about to say, I know he probably snatched you up like we about to take him.
Yeah, he took me
That's
to
how
the
my
studio
uncle
the
is
same
with
day.
basketball.
So like from there and on, once I started experiencing, going to the studio and actually liking, working in the studio, it just stuck with me. I'm like, okay, like this is something I really want to do, because everything else is like I don't really have like a strong passion for it like I do for music. Like I played sports when I was younger, but other than that, it's like music was like the main passion that I had. Like it just stuck with me. Like I'll make a beat out of anything. Like if I hear a sound from anything, a phone, like anything.
I knew he was gonna try you. I knew he was gonna try you. I knew it.
Like when we was on the bus on the way here, I was making the beat out of the windshield wiper sound, and I was just sitting there making the beat. Like that it's just something that just grows with me. So I just do anything now. Like I made a track out of my ringtone from off my phone before, so and I
think that would be like awesome. The guy from Brick Bandits, he actually the owner of Brick Bandits. He used to live next door from me.
I thought you said Breaking Bad. I don't know why.
He used to live next door from me, and I was playing Contagious, and I had it on like repeat. Next thing I know, I hear like a club version of it, and I'm like, "Yo, did this nigga just sample my shit?" But he definitely did, so I think that's dope. Cause it's like you have that vision, and you're like, I might as well take it while it's here, take the advantage of it. That's good.
I asked you the question. Now I gotta ask you. How many siblings you have?
I'm the only child.
Only child. All right. So, do you expect for him to follow in your footsteps?
No,
Like,
I don't.
you know.
I've always taught him to be his own man, and him wanting to do music. It was cool. The first time he told me, oh, Uncle Tyree took me to the studio. I'm like, okay. And
like, what did you do in there?
Yeah, what you do?
Right.
15 MOFE.
What are you guys talking about? You're not even talking about sex. I thought you were supposed to be talking about dick and
Look
pussy.
at that girl.
Who are you?
That's that girl.
Who are you? Who is this?
Miss Pink Big Low on that Facebook, Juhal.
Wait, what? You said you want to suck my what? So nah, I'm just playing. How old are you again?
Why my age got anything to do with this conversation?
It don't, but I'm trying to hook my man up.
I'm 21.
I ain't messing with her. I ain't messing with her tonight.
We are well, we were definitely talking about all the freaky stuff that you definitely are looking for early on, but now we have two guests that we're interviewing.
Okay, what are y'all interviewing them about?
One
Tag
of
team
On the
you.
Freaky Friday.
So no.
one of them write a magazine, and the other one is a producer.
All right, and in this magazine they talk about Freaky Friday?
No,
Wow.
they talking
No,
about.
but I do know somebody who has a magazine like that.
You do?
You interested?
A friend of mine, she has a magazine in New York. It's called Naughty Girl Magazine. I actually
It's
did
called what?
Naughty Girl Magazine. I actually did some of the photographies of some of the models in the magazine.
Nice. I gotta look that up.
Me too. I'm thinking about it now. I ain't gonna front.
we about to be stars, nigga.
Hey, he over there on it already. Like naughty girl, right? How you?
Like Google.
Is that a Y or I at the end?
You Googling
Shout
that.
out.
That sounds interesting, though. Like, what are some of the topics you would have?
Well,
Yeah, what are some of the topics in that magazine? Naughty Girl. Are they really naughty?
you gotta ask the owner that one.
Hold on 1 second, baby girl. Hold on. 15 MOFE.
Yeah, my fault, sexy. This code boy says my phone got disconnected.
Oh, okay. Well, right now we're interviewing a magazine artist and a producer. So our topics are just like out of the window now.
Oh, all right. So don't worry. I'll call back.
Yeah, Friday. You make sure you call back Friday because I
All right.
want to have your insights on things.
All right. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Coke Bushless.
Okay, and I am ICG Kimura, Kamore.
All right. I got you, sexy.
All right, babe.
That was so sweet.
I know,
mean,
romantic.
wow.
Hello? Like, hello?
Got to admire.
I mean, that comes with the job. You kind of like hung up on her. So, anyway, go ahead with your question. I'm just saying, like, because it's like, okay, the whole time we was triggering on the Freaky Friday. It's like now we have guests and you still like, yo, it was nasty in there. Like, learn how to turn your nasty down. I do.
Who does that?
What, turn your nasty down?
Yes.
You ain't nasty right now, so you're turned down.
No,
Anyway, your question
I'm
for this
here,
guy.
but my mind, I don't want to talk about it. It's not important. I don't want to talk about it.
All right, we're questioning for him. You had a question? You forgot?
How long you been married?
That's so nosy.
Mind your business. I'm personal. I want to know how long
Hey
you
man,
been married.
I don't have no problem. My first marriage was 15 years. That was to his mother, and we're divorced, and I'm on my second marriage now.
How long y'all been married? The second time.
My
Because
second
the
marriage,
first time it had to be something. Like, I mean,
well,
okay.
the second marriage I've been married since May 1st.
Oh, congratulations on that.
Yeah.
One thing is she's very supportive in your magazine.
No.
Oh Jesus, that's always like that.
You know what? So,
No,
like
it's not that she's not supportive. It's just that she's not interested in that. She's not like that's not her thing.
yeah, that's not her swing of things.
Yeah, it's
like,
not her swing. Like
I understand.
in other
that.
words, like if I have an event to do to cover, okay. There's some events that she came with me on. You know, she came out, you know, asked her to come with me, she's come with me. But there are times where she's just not feeling it. Like I don't want to be around that element. And I respect it because it's not for everybody.
Yeah,
You know, that people ask me to go to parties. I would not go to a party.
because it's not your thing.
No, it's just not. I don't want to be around a crowd because I'm constantly around that element.
You know what? I got the same problem.
Okay, but no offense to you. You're a man of an older age. You're young as hell.
But I don't do that club shit. Like, I don't like people.
Yeah, but if somebody asked you to steal a car, you'd be down with it.
That's old stuff. You keep punishing me for my past. We don't do that no more. I'm riding
I'm just
legit.
saying.
I ain't no insurance. But that's not the point. Like, I'm not stealing nobody's shit no more. Like, let me live.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
No, it's just you know, it's not that I don't want to go to the parties because there's some time I
What the?
phone blowing
I'm
up.
like, this better not be that girl. It's not. 15 MOFE.
Hello? Sorry, welcome number.
All right, go ahead.
It's not that I don't like going to the parties. It's just that when when I'm around that crowd and I'm constantly interviewing people, I'm taking pictures and stuff. You get bored.
Mm.
Okay.
You get bored, and then you go to every club, just about every club in New York City or New Jersey or wherever you go, you see the same
people,
thing.
yeah.
Same people, same thing, same music, nothing different. And the only way I would go to a club or to a party, somebody hot got to be there
Okay.
for me to come out.
Something to wow you.
Yeah,
It gotta be something beneficial.
Yeah,
like,
something
Yeah.
I feel
beneficial.
you.
Like my writer, Sheena, she sent me an email a couple of days ago. There was this big event where some NFL players from the New York Giants was going to be there. And I was like, oh, we need to get this event, because you're talking about Giants. Even though they in a slump right now, it's my team.
Hey, listen, I got some Giant friends and they might be watching, so I ain't saying
Oh.
nothing.
I'm a Giants fan, so
why I
I'm a
ain't saying
ride.
nothing.
I'm a ride or die Giant fan.
Patriots.
So but the thing is, like, I can't do the club. I'm not gonna go to a club thing and just hang out at the bar, spend all my money drinking, and looking at every chick that walked through the door. It's just
What
not.
you looking at chicks for?
It's
When was
fruitless.
this? Like, nah.
It's fruitless.
Yeah,
No, I
because
know.
I feel you, yo.
Yeah,
I
the
feel
thing
you.
is, like, it's not a man in the building or a man out there is not gonna look at no girl.
I know, I'm teasing you. Where
Yeah.
the heck is that door coming from?
But you know, like I said, I enjoy what I do. You know, when I gotta do an event, I'm there. You know, have fun.
So when you were doing photography, did that bother your wife?
Tough, right?
Well,
Told you.
the
That's how
funny
it's-
thing
that's
is,
how it Told you.
the funny thing is, like, when I got with my wife now, I slowed down with doing a lot of photography because I was actually living by myself for about a good 3 years. So when I was living by myself for 3 years, I was like,
Tough, right?
man, I was.
Excuse me, I'm trying to listen. Leave Nels alone. She's not even paying attention to none of you thirsty ass niggas over here.
I ain't there. I'm full as I got pee right now. Like, what you mean? Like,
Yeah,
Dumbass, well, hey.
Yeah, I don't when I was living by myself, I was shooting a bunch of models, constantly because I would use my house as a studio. But then when I got with my wife Keisha, I had to slow down because we have daughters. I have stepdaughters, 4 stepdaughters, beautiful stepdaughters. And the thing is, like, I couldn't do that no more, so I slowed down my photography a lot, a whole lot.
that's because of the women, right?
Yeah, because she's not she's not hearing that, because any woman that's with a guy, if you're a photographer and you shooting, majority of your clients are women, like 95% of your
problem.
clients are women.
Listen.
It's an issue.
Yeah, they're gonna think you trying to get the budussy.
Even though
I know.
she may be supportive in the sense of your craft, but at the same time she gonna feel some type of way.
She's a woman.
Wait, what's going on? Why is always women that you? What happened to doing like kids and weddings and stuff like that?
I know, because I had like one of my photographers that I used to always work with, and he used to always laugh every time we shot. And I'm like, what the fuck is so funny? And then one day he told me, like, oh, my wife be like, you shooting that big butt girl again? You shooting that big butt model? I'm like, oh my God. Like, that's what she look at me like, so yeah.
Yeah,
I might get it.
So yeah, I slowed down, but like I said, transitioning, doing the magazine, doing from the photography. Now I have fun because I would say 98% of my stuff is clean, only because I have kids, and my youngest daughter is 8 years old, my stepdaughter. I call her my daughter, I don't even call her my stepdaughter. And, and my oldest son is 19.
I'm just scared when my daughter go 8.
Yeah, man, listen, man, I got a 19-year-old, I got a 18-year-old, I have a 16-year-old and an 8-year-old daughters.
Oh,
and then my
damn.
son. So the thing is, like,
Look at Joe. Joe, like,
You real.
yeah. But the thing is, you know what? At my age, I've done everything, just about. I'm not trying to run the streets no more because there ain't nothing out there but trouble.
yes.
You're either gonna get robbed, shot, killed,
Or punched in the face and
punched in the
knocked out.
face, knocked out.
That knocked out
Stab.
game.
And you
Knocked
from
out.
North. What they used to say? Shot, stab, or hit by a cab.
I never heard that.
Yeah. So,
Crazy.
so I just keep it, stay home. I'm home all the time. I got an event tomorrow, which is cool. I'm doing an art show, interviewing an artist, Steve Green. Actually goes to my son's church, who's a phenomenal artist.
She
Another-
terrible.
She another one.
We just got done with that.
She another one.
Look. She said I be
You
learning.
gotta come a little bit earlier than that.
We turned up. Sorry. Look.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just trust me. When it's funny because she saw me on Facebook. She said, "We gonna come
Don't
to
open no doors. That's all
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna
wait.
say. Because I be asking, don't open no doors.
It's not. This is the good stuff.
This is a good one. She hit me up on Facebook. She said, "When you gonna come and let's do an interview?" I said, "An interview?" She said, "Yeah, about your magazine." All right. So when she told me with the radio station, I actually researched it. I said, "Okay, let me see what I'm getting myself into because I'm not gonna go in there and get myself in no trouble." And then I was like, "Freaky Fridays." And then I saw the website. I said, "Oh, yeah." All right. I can do this. I'm good with this. You know.
Like I'm ready. I'm ready
That's
to jump
because
in.
she ain't really mess with you because you said you was married.
No,
that's why she ain't fuck with you.
First of all, no. It's just that.
Because you ask everybody the same question. Hey, you eat ass? Like, yes. We gonna go there. We gonna go there right now. That's what we gonna go right now.
But just because he's married doesn't mean that he don't eat ass.
I didn't say that. I said that
forgot.
you always ask, but you avoided that question with the two of them. He's
was
19. He eat ass.
No, he would not eat ass.
Whoa.
Nah.
19.
It's alright, bro. It's alright.
He said it now.
Don't do.
He said it now. But I'm like, you said it now. You're young.
I'm not gonna do when I'm older.
Yes, you are.
Aw,
Yes, you are. You'll be
shit.
back. Like, guess
Got
what?
Another one. What you say? He lying. He lying.
He always say with the face
It's
line.
alright, bro. I'm telling yo.
It's okay.
Eat her ass and she gonna make you breakfast twice, back to back.
Okay, oh my God, his mother's probably listening.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm
Look,
sorry.
His father over here like, God damn
I'm
it.
sorry.
No, but we definitely tried to keep it professional. So that's
No, it's cool because when you my thing is like I said, I did the research on the radio. If I felt some type of way of coming here knowing
You
what
wouldn't came.
what 95% of your material is about,
yeah,
I would have said I would have opted out.
yeah.
You know, I had that option. I was like, no, it's a stepping stone because, you know, you can turn every negative into a positive.
Valid.
You know what I'm saying? You can turn every negative into a positive, and then, you know, come on, it's life. Sex is life.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. All right. So what Kamora want to know is, like,
I do not want to know anything.
You know,
First
let's put it like
of
this
all,
here.
I-
None of us would be here if it wasn't for sex.
True.
yeah, but I'm sure that
Yes.
back in the day, sex ain't how sex is now. I'm sure.
No, it ain't nowhere near. But the thing is, you know, like I said, I had these talks with my son. He's fully aware of it. You know, I've always told him, you know, I can't watch you 24 hours a day.
You ain't a 19-year-old virgin, though, right?
First of all, how do you just ask him that? Like, his dad probably thought he was a virgin. Sometimes you
Well, he know now. I mean, shit,
No, I
something
know
to talk about.
I know he wasn't because he told me.
I feel you, man. How old you lose your virginity, yo?
Jesus!
I'm saying, cause I was like 14, son. Like,
You
I
were
don't know.
dirty.
I was 14. That was
And
good
dirty.
for that time. Like niggas losing virginity like 7. Like
Seven.
hell yeah, little nasty, little dirty dick niggas.
You lost
like,
your virginity
I
at
was
7?
scared. I
was
didn't
about
lose
to
my
say.
virginity till I was 14, and that
I said,
shit
you
was
was
against
7,
my
I know
will.
your belt is heavy. I'm about to say, I know.
How old was you? You ain't answer the question. Damn that.
16.
Look, I might say 19.
Damn, bro, that's too long.
Anyway, don't listen to Dro. We have come to the end of the station, and leave all your internet
Links.
y'all. I mean, y'all next. So I'm like, they want to eat, so we can continue.
She
they wanna
ripping
eat,
out
so they-
pieces.
She like, oh, already, like.
That's
Norb. I told you I'm gonna have to turn your little ass what's on pink? You better stop it. Like but anyway, you can still leave them with your Instagram, Facebook, and all that other stuff that you have so they can follow you.
Well, yeah, my Instagram is king__Leo__, and it's the same thing for Twitter. So that's king__Leo__.
Wait, so you a Leo or you just say that?
I'm a Leo.
Or you gonna eat
Yeah.
ass?
No.
Anyway, so yeah, Leo said I'm a Leo. I mean, I know. Like I'm just saying.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, you gonna do that? Do your
Which one is it?
wow.
He said, "Wow."
Yeah, y'all
Sorry. Look.
y'all turned up. Nah, everybody can reach me at Fashion Icon Magazine, Facebook. Same thing on Instagram, and on Twitter is Fashion Icon Mag 1 on Twitter. So you can reach me any one of those. Hit me up.
What was the Instagram again?
Fashion Icon Magazine.
I'm gonna be looking for a feature, man.
Okay, I have this question because someone texted me and asked, since you're like, well, not really since you're new, but we just want to say it like that. Since you're like fairly new, with some of your beats that you're making, do you drop like free beats to get yourself out there, or everything comes with a price?
Right now it's just been like free.
Really?
Basically, yeah, free. Basically, the pricing thing that I didn't really get that sorted out yet, but for right now, yeah, it's free. Just because. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you definitely have to say that because that's so true. When one follower, like, yeah, I got these new beats, and ain't nobody following them.
Right,
So nobody
right,
care.
right. That's why we stay on top of that, you know. And one of the artists, I can't mention his name. He's actually from Newark, but he's out in the Midwest now. Scully, he's actually getting ready to produce some of his stuff with him. Who's a phenomenal artist. He has a tremendous following. So he's getting ready to produce some stuff with him. And actually, Hassan called me today, like, yo, the agent do these beats yet? I need to get them to the artist. I was like, ah. But yeah, he's great to work with him. So that's the thing. And I'm also co-managing him. So his uncle co-manage him, and I co-manage him, make sure he keep a level head, because in this business,
especially since you've been in here for a while, you know.
Listen, it's rough, it's rough. So
are you ready?
Yeah.
Please, he already looking for his first mansion. He ain't even got a check for $100 yet. He's looking for a mansion already.
Don't stop his dreams.
No, the thing is, I sincerely hope he makes it. I really want him to make it, because once he make it, you gotta learn how to,
He sounds like he really wanted. So.
Well, yeah, it's funny because we did it. How old was you, AJ, when we went to New York? When we did the beat battle for
16, around that age.
Yeah, he was the only 16-year-old in the club. We had to pay the guy to let him in the club, because some of his beats was being.
That's dope.
Yeah, I have pictures. I think I sent you one of the pictures of him being interviewed by one of the guys there. With his red hair and.
It wasn't red.
Or was it?
It was
brown. Yeah, brown hair and stuff. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So we look forward for him, making it out there. And don't worry, I already got y'all on the books to come and interview y'all for the magazine.
I want to be in there. That's all I'm saying. I want to talk about my life, because my life is real good. Business entrepreneur lady and all of that. I want to be in that naughty magazine too. I'm just saying. I want to talk about my Freaky Friday world.
Something. I don't even know what it is.
But yeah, you get. We'll definitely do an article with you guys. About the radio station and stuff like that. How you guys got started and stuff like. So that would be a good look, because a lot of people don't know how people actually get into being air personalities.
Yeah.
They don't know the struggles they go through, the grind they go through to get there. Look at Angie Martinez. A lot of people don't know she used to just bring coffee to the DJs before she became an air personality. Mm-hmm. So
I ain't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, she mentioned it on the radio one time. I don't listen to the radio. I haven't listened to Hot 97 or none of them in years, but they changed stage, they changed air personality, and people change underwear.
I have someone who's interested in your beat, so I'm definitely gonna send her to your Instagram and all that. So she's a singer. She's awesome. So we definitely have to go, so Battle Rap Arena can come on.
Boy.
But again, leave your Instagram, Facebook again, just so people can know.
Again, Fashion Icon Magazine on Instagram, Fashion Icon Magazine on Facebook. You can find me there. Instagram, Fashion Icon Mag 1 on Twitter. You hit me up on there and stuff like that. So.
And mine is King__Leo__ for Twitter and Instagram. Okay. Y'all can just hit me up.
And we are Freaky Fridays, Kamora and Dro.
You already know.
Tune in each and every Friday from 8 to 10. I'd like to say thank you guys for stopping through.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate it. Thank you, people.
Thank you for
Actually,
having us.
you're the first magazine we had, so yay.
Wow.
So yay.
Wow.
Yo, shout out to them parachutes.